a terrific matchup on tap between the Baltimore Ravens and the Houston Texans.
Here we go. The final week of the NFL season. Week 17 is underway. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take... Now it's Watson. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins.
Where the quarterback expects him to be when the ball is thrown.
He's going to loft one deep left side here. Almost able to intercept it. Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. We know this offense, they're built around passing the football.
Back, at least have the illusion that you have a running game.
Here's Griffin to throw. Whitney merciless. On 3rd down, it's Hill. And he'll be brought down, it looks like, right at the 15. Runs, unable to pick up the first.
I know the fans want to see first downs, but guess what? The coaches have reasons for what they're doing. Sometimes they've scripted it, and the ball again.
On 2nd down now, it's Johnson. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. They'll try the air now with Watson. He's letting this one go for Fuller. And that'll be incomplete. Last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
They can't count on just winning the game no matter what happens. They can't let the keep
better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. 24. Griffin. And he's going to go down right near the goal line.
Try and get some space.
To throw is RG3. Flushed out right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. He's got a man. Complete. And they'll lose 1 or 2. On 2nd and 11 now. Griffin looking middle, and that's complete. Griffin now to throw on 3rd down. And he's got Snead. Back to the ground, it's Hill. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
This is taken at his 4. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line.
Other people to make tackles, and when he can make a play himself.
As he's on to punt for Houston. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. To throw again, Griffin. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Gary and Conley. And this will be a touchdown. In hindsight, he did, but...
Yeah, hindsight, but even in foresight, when you got 6 defensive backs on the field, the biggest one is you don't have much reaction time for your receivers to go get the football because those guys, they're the best cover guys on the field. They go get it. And on that play, they took it the other way for 6 points.
And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. Back to the air, RG3 after the pick 6. And nearly picked off there.
Defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
He's going to fire one deep over the middle. Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. They'll try to pound it in with Hill. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Brandon, my man, just one sentence for that one. Clinic. Because they're back on their heels right away, wondering where it's going to come from, how they're going to hit them. This group is well organized.
It's 3rd and 3. To throw is Watson. Going right side here, and that's complete. The first down carry here for Johnson. Fighting through it, he's got space. 30. 10. Touchdown, Houston. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit. Now as he sends this one away. This will be fielded at the 8. And it's a pretty good return here. My bad. I'm going to get back over to my spot.
Yeah, we're not talking about our on-air commentary.
Here's Griffin. Eluding the pressure right. He uncorks it for Snead, and he fires one that's intercepted. Going to run the sweep here. This is Hopkins, and that one covered beautifully. Watson off play action. He's going to look deep down the field. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed if there's context at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
The throw over the middle taken in. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Outside the 30. Now Griffin. Going to throw right side here. Complete.
Things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, tight, sharply run route. Against zone, you just...
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach. Also, as a head coach.
And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown.
Pre-game meetings, they talked about wanting to run the football and staying with it.
3 already for him. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This up, down 21-14 as they have under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. Touchdown, Houston. Well blocked, and then he just made a great play. That was an athlete going a long way. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. This is taken just shy of the 10 here. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Throwing again. Griffin. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off at the 40. And it's a touchdown.
Nothing like seeing someone pluck it out of the air and go the other way and see people try to change directions.
And they will take a 7-point lead. This is taken just shy of the 10 here. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got and try and get something before the half runs out.
Now it's Griffin. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. The final shot before the break, Watson. And he's going to go down. The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. That's fielded in the end zone. Much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermittent?
Things because there's a reason you're down, but overall I think they want to stay positive, stay up.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Justin Reed. They'll run it with Johnson. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20.
I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger.
And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Always important to get the first score of the second half
of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score.
Seeing themselves spiral out of control. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Deshaun Gibson, give him the sack on the safety blitz. Desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field, and that is incomplete.
Then, look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man, and you got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
From the gun on 3rd, Watson.
I think when they get back in the huddle, the question will be, why did you throw that one? Yards for the first down, but a clutch hit right there defensively. Jars it free. No first down. And hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Guess what? It creates a lot of confusion. Kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
For this on 4th and a yard. Here's McSorley to throw. And this is incomplete. Now it's Watson. A bootleg. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Football, but that one will hurt the yards per carry a little bit.
Yeah, but the average he's got so far, that's the type of average he wants to take with him to contract negotiations, doesn't he? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
There's nothing available there for him.
These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now, seemingly automatic.
It's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds.
If you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass in this one.
No doubt about it, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's what you're looking for if you're a back, because that means everything's coming together.
Now Watson. Johnson's got it complete. Touchdown, Houston. You're back involved. What's the importance there in the passing game?
With the ball in his hands, oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes. And coming out after the half, unfortunately, he's missed his first 3 throws. I wonder if he got out late and missed his warm-up time.
Look. From midfield now, here's Griffin. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. They go play action with Griffin. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Willie Snead. Conversion. Griffin. And Mantrow, talking about zinging something in there.
I'll tell you this, after that throw, his hands will hurt later. Not right now in the moment. He's just feeling good about catching it.
Yeah, a little stinger, but a touchdown. This one fielded at the 5.
Think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive.
Texans in control of the football and leading this game as well as we start the 4th.
The receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver.
Yard line. To throw is RG3. And that is incomplete. To throw again. Griffin. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And on 2nd and 10. Here's Griffin to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Once again, Griffin. Open man is the tight end, Nick Boyle. Houston territory at the 49-yard line. Flush to his right. That's into the hands of the tight end, Boyle. This is 3rd and 8. Now it's Griffin. And this is caught at the 8. You saw their magnified big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. But they
under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. Playoffs. We'll step aside. They try to throw on 2nd down. 3rd and goal. Throwing is McSorley. Escaping the pressure right. And he fires one, but incomplete.
I think that was a good job there defensively.
They've struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings up 4th. And Tucker, the former Longhorn, puts this one for 6 after a 13-play drive.
So you console yourself on defense by saying you did your job, right? If they go 13 plays, you only give up a field goal.
Things out. How often sometimes is that you come into a game and the defense is game? Blitz coming, and down he goes. This is 3rd and 9. Back to throw, Watson. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. A big play there. Throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And you just don't like them. But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning, right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
And settle for a field goal, and I'm sure that's how it felt to them. Settling. They probably should have gotten in the end zone.
That type of a long drive. Your defense gets a chance to take a break. adjust a little bit, maybe get themselves ready to get back out on the field and play a little.
And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much. 3rd and long. It's Griffin. And now here's another interception.
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I...
Faking the give. Now Watson. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And they're going to get to him. A sack. 3rd and 13. They'll try to run it in. Johnson. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that.
Get 1 yard. What's the old adage? If I can't get 1 yard, I don't deserve to win anyway. Down into the trenches, grind it out, and make sure that ball gets in the end zone. Who's it going to be? Let's go do it.
So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further.
And someone said, Coach, what do you want to call? He just waved a hand like, who cares? Let's get out of here and do something.
On 3rd down, here's Hill. And they're going to get him down well short of the 1st as he can only get this to the 30. On 4th and 7. Now Griffin. And it is incomplete. Like they needed to push.
And let's face it, with this deficit...
But Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Houston, they will indeed finish over 500 at 9-7.